We are confirmed.
We are confirmed.
It's the Claw. All hail the Claw.
It's the Claw.
Oh, boy.
Nope, not that.
Ooh. Oh, and just like that, we're DCMA'd. Right away.
Right away.
We're barely on.
Right off
man.
the bat. I hit the wrong button right away.
Ever happened to you? Happened to me.
Real story.
Oh,
live.
are you gonna?
I'm just gonna do this live.
Do
18
thing.
followers active now.
1,800, you mean?
1,800 checking connections.
going
You are
live.
now live. Hey guys, we're live.
Hey. Instagram. Kenobi trailer. It dropped today. We're live in multiple feeds right now. You should check us out on YouTube.
Check us out on YouTube. We're gonna talk all about it right now.
Now, this second.
Second. Once I stop this live.
Which might take a second.
Are you sure you want
Rob,
to
you
end
need
my
my help
video?
on this one
and
again?
now, share.
Oh, boy.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobi. Oops. It says Lenoi.
Obi-Wan Lenoe.
Yes.
That kind of sounds like a Hawaiian Jedi.
It does. It's
Obi-Wan
a
Lenoe.
Hawaiian Jedi.
Lenoe. I like it. Oh, man. So, we're just going live on Insta for a minute here. I'm going to get my Audacity up and running. I have the audacity to put my Audacity on.
How audacity
it's
of you.
It's audacious.
It is audacious. I just need to tag. Audacious. I need to tag Nick.
That's me.
That's you. And then I need to tag Rob.
That's him.
That's me. Boom. Done. Share. All right. That's in the Insta.
It is officially on the InstaWebs.
It's on the official InstaWebs.
I'm going to hit record. Oh, my goodness gracious. Check. Okay, so nothing's recording. Of course. Hold on. I think I know the problem, everybody. Don't you know USB audio codec? Check. 1, 2, 3. We're recording. Hey, look at that.
Hey, there we go. Are our YouTubes going okay?
I believe our YouTubes are going okay. I'm just cranking the playback speed. That's not what I want.
That's not what you want.
No. I think the YouTubes are okay.
Okay, let's see. If you say so.
I mean, I did say so. We're getting kind of low waves on Audacity is my only concern.
Okay. Well, I just turned our 2 mics up some.
Word.
All right. Bam.
Oh, you know what's interesting is if I turn the volume up on my computer. Oh, maybe it's just because you turned the mics up.
Maybe I did both. I turned the mics up and then you turned the mics up.
Maybe it is.
Just one last check. Check 1, 2. I just want to see if we can hear us talking. What? Oh, there it was. You have a picture of Ewan McGregor. There we go.
Hey, I hear us.
Sounds good to me.
We're talking in that small box in your hand.
We are in this small little box in my hand. All right. So let's do this. You ready?
I guess I am.
All right.
I feel weird without BanthaMilk, but you know.
It is weird.
The BanthaMilkless podcast.
That's a shame.
Intro
music.
Wait, that's not it.
What? He's no good to me, Dad.
Intro music. Intro music.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Forwards, backwards,
Ride
forward.
the Bantha. Hey, we are here for maybe first ever, but one of the first ever episodes of the BanthaMilkless podcast.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we were so eager to talk about the big news of the day that we are without BanthaMilk.
We are without BanthaMilk.
But really, I'm gonna blame the situation in the world. It's a crazy world.
That's what we can. We'll just blame whatever.
Blame
Who cares?
pretty much everything on that,
that's
right?
what everybody does. Just blame somebody else.
Oh yeah, for sure. Can I blame your dogs?
Yes, it's their fault.
Yeah, or
they drank all of our BanthaMilk.
Ooh.
Yeah, rotten dogs. Bad dogs.
Hey, so we are back for BanthaMilk podcast.
We are.
It's an exciting episode. We've all been waiting for it for way too long. With bated breaths. And yet it has come, the trailer for what I thought was going to be called Kenobi.
Yes.
Because that seemed pretty succinct.
That's what everybody was saying, Kenobi. And I even feel like at the last Disney trailer, it even said Kenobi.
Nope, it is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
Right?
They got his full name in
Obi-Wan
there.
Kenobi.
Just so that you don't mistake him for a different Kenobi.
Yeah, like Ben
Ben Kenobi.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Don't do him.
He's that old wizard.
That old wizard from the Hobbit in the desert.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, we are going to be talking about the trailer. The trailer that dropped this afternoon. So if you have not seen it, I don't know what you're doing. Go look at it right now.
Yes.
Go watch it with your peeper holes. It's only about 1 minute and 50 seconds long.
Right,
or so.
and it's going to take us about 30 minutes to break it down.
That's right.
That's right.
That's the way we do it.
That's
here.
the way we do.
Banter. It's in our charter.
It is.
Banter is there.
It's
anyway.
there.
So, what do we have? What do we have first today? I mean, because normally this would be my time to go. All right, let's drink.
Let's drink. Here we go. We can. Here we go. Look. We're drinking Kenobi Coors Light.
Tastes like air.
You're
That was
I'm
rude,
drinking Kenobi IPA. Yes, shipped from all the way across the galaxy.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I doesn't stand for Indian Pale Ale like it does here in the on Earth.
Okay, is it Ithorian Pale Ale?
Ithorian Pale Ale.
like
yes,
that.
all the way from Ithoria.
Well, I
Yeah.
dig it. All right. I am not drinking.
No.
I'm drinking water. 'Cause,
There you go.
I gotta increase my water intake.
I
Who doesn't?
understand.
Hydro homies. What's next, Rob?
What's next? My shirt. I just want to throw this
yeah.
out here.
I don't know how I didn't mention that. That's a cool shirt.
This is my favorite Star Wars shirt of all time. I'm pretty sure we got this when we were in Disney World the last time, and I've had it for quite some time. Always in like the bottom of a drawer because I never want to wear it because it's always my favorite.
Sure.
But it's if you can't see it, if you're at home or if you're listening in the car, it's a stormtrooper that goes pew pew pew. So it's really cool.
It
so
even
I love
says pew pew right
It
outside
does. It
there.
says it right on
Kind
it.
of reminds me of the old Batman live action. With
Yes.
the POWs and the zaps. Have you seen the Batman yet?
I have.
Have you? How is
Yes,
it?
It's good.
I have heard nothing but good things. I have not seen it yet.
I only didn't like that it's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
Because you go to it's only in the movie theater.
Sure.
So you go to the movie theater.
I get.
Right. Large popcorn is like now 10 pounds of popcorn. And then a soda is like a 2-liter bottle of soda. Yeah, a bucket of soda. So, a normal movie lasts hour and a half, 2 hours. So you can like wiggle your way through the last 15 minutes and then be like, okay, boom, as soon as it's over. But when it's 3 hours, you're like, I can't hold it for another hour and a half.
Maybe you're not hip to this. Maybe you are. But we are hip to the Run P app in our
yes.
family.
Yep.
Do you do the Run P thing?
Yep.
Because it's never usually a problem for me. But even with like an hour and 40-minute episode or movie, my wife is running to the bathroom halfway through. So, Run P, I'd imagine, is going to be needed when I go and see that one.
Yes,
for sure.
most definitely.
Rock on. Go see that.
So it was very
Batman.
good. The Batman. It was really good. I liked it.
More nerd stuff.
Yeah.
We love more nerd stuff.
So the original Batman, one last Batman thing, and then we're going to talk about Us and then Obi. The original Batman movie from '89, the Michael Keaton one.
Sure.
I think if memory serves me right, it only had like 3 daytime scenes in the whole movie. It was a very dark movie, even though it was a comic booky dark movie.
Right, but it was...
it was supposed to be Batman, it's supposed to be dark.
Yeah.
This movie, same thing. Like I'm not giving away any spoilers here. There was only like 3 daytime scenes the whole time. So it reminded me a lot of the original, like really dark Batman movie. So it was really good. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. We're just here to spoil the Obi-Wan trailer.
That's right.
But not to spoil Batman because that's not our movie, our podcast.
No. Not us.
So definitely go see it. It's awesome.
Yeah, check it out.
That's that. So tell us, Nick, where they can find us all over the place on that thing they call the World Wide Web.
I will. Yeah, there's a couple different places we can check us out. Right, we're on the Instagram. We're on the Facebook. You can catch us both those places at BanthaMilk Podcast. You can catch us on Twitter, BanthaMilk. Period. BanthaMilk, right?
Just BanthaMilk.
You can really interact with us at our Facebook page, right? Our Facebook group, Sacred Jedi Text. That's facebook.com/groups/Sacred Jedi Text, right? You can share content with us. You can go ahead and get a quick update on all of our live streams. Check us out on all of those places. Send us an email. And, you can also send us some smoke signals.
You could do that.
Smoke signals work.
They work very well.
And make sure you check me out. I am actually going to be on the Geekery Update, which, again, I really need to start watching
Peacemaker, because it was good.
But I'm going to be on that on next Tuesday. So I've got some stuff
you have
to
less
do.
than a week to watch. I think it's like 8 or 9 episodes.
I can make it. I've done
and
way
you wanted
worse.
to watch what was it called first? Also
Suicide Squad.
So
I've got some work to do.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen probably.
You'll
and if
make it
not,
happen.
just like all of the degrees I got, I'll cram.
You'll cram.
That's what
You'll
happens.
shove it all in one night. You'll watch 8 hours overnight, and then just be like,
Exactly, and I'll be just a great podcast.
You
guest.
will. You'll be. You'll be a wonderful guest. Very small bit of news, so let's hit this.
Star Wars news.
So, one of the news is about us.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm
Big news,
self-newsing
sure.
ourselves. Yes,
Right.
This is a big thing. If you try to listen to our show, our last show, we almost had a hidden episode. If you tried to listen to our last episode, episode 62, which I forced Nick into watching the Caravan of Courage, an Ewok adventure.
I think there was some force in the world that was trying to prevent that from getting out.
From getting out. Apparently, I made a mistake when I was uploading it, and somehow I put in the wrong episode number. So if you
Blew everyone's speakers out.
Everybody's-
You might have to go into Audacity and take that down.
fix
Sorry,
that down.
everybody.
What time is it into there? We gotta.
Oh
crop
man,
that down
I
a
wonder what
little
the
bit.
wave. Oh, the waveform is just solid.
It's just solid,
It's
so-
about 9 minutes in.
It'll be easy to find.
It is just a solid brick. Everyone in their car. Oh
It was just shearing off road. Yeah.
Oh no. Anyway,
Anyway, so if you number the podcast the same number of a previous episode, Nick's laughing at himself so much. He's so proud of
just
himself.
a reaction. I didn't expect it to be that loud.
Yeah.
And he just, whoo,
Woo! Woke me up.
my bad. Anyway, continue.
So, back to making a boring story even boringer to people who don't even. I already told Nick this, so he doesn't even care anymore either. So nobody really cares about this. But anywho, if you renumber a podcast the same number as a previous episode, Apple just goes, "Oh, you don't have a new episode in there." So for all week, I'm like, why are numbers not going up the way they normally are? How come it's not showing up on my phone? And then finally by Tuesday, I found it and fixed it to the proper number 62. It was
Wow.
episode 62.
Which makes this number 6-3.
6-3. So that was almost our lost episode because it finally went to Apple on Tuesday. And then this one's going to go out probably on Thursday. So maybe people will miss it, which will be good for you because you hated the movie that we watched. So it works
Listen,
out perfect.
but it's a public service that we did.
It is.
You know, we're sparing others
From having
from
to
the
sit
horror
and watch
of
it.
watching
Yes.
it. Yeah, so, you know, I feel like it's our duty to get that out.
I understand. You said duty.
We were in the faculty meeting the other day, and someone said duty. I'm like, I'm way too old. in a
Way too
meeting-
old to be
in a meeting
laughing
for this.
And then the other bit of brief news is, hey, guess what? The Galactic Star Cruiser is now available for anybody who doesn't have free tickets to go
Thank goodness.
to go see it.
Thank
So,
goodness. I've had
Yep.
this five grand just burning a
hole in
my
your pocket.
So.
Yep. So you can go and do some LARPing. You can do some Tony and Tina's Wedding in Space.
Oh yeah.
Some of the reviews, though, they said it was kind of cramped. Like the main hallway is a lot smaller than you would think it is.
Okay. And I'm sure it's packed with people at all times.
And the cabin quarters are really small. So they're trying to make it like you're on a cruise ship type thing, but you're in an outer space cruise ship.
Right.
So I think that's why they made everything like a little bit smaller.
Yeah, but you know, when you're spending $5 grand, maybe make the cruise ship
Right.
rooms bigger.
Bigger, yeah. Especially when you're only there for 36 hours, whatever. Like a cruise, you're paying $5 grand to go on a cruise, but it's for 7 days.
Yeah.
This you're paying for 2 nights and 1 day and 2 quarters or half of days. So whatever. I'm sure people will enjoy it. Some people will go. I don't think it's gonna be for us because I don't have that kind of money laying around.
But here's the problem: is that we've got listeners, and our listeners have got to know someone. So
Right.
if you know, like, a wealthy oil tycoon, or like,
With a big cowboy hat.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to have the cowboy.
He's
hat.
gotta have the
I think
cowboy
that's
hat.
that's a deal breaker. For
Yes.
me. Specifically, so like, I was gonna say, or like, a tech, fun, whatever. Forget that. It must be a wealthy oil tycoon with a cowboy hat.
Okay, and a pizza straw hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's asking too much.
No, it's not asking too much.
So I figure among all our audience members, there's got to be at
Somebody
least
has
someone
to know
that
one
knows
who-
that.
who
Like
knows
someone's
that guy.
uncle
Yeah.
is Doug Dimmadale of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Right, exactly.
And can just
The Righteous Gemstones.
bankroll us.
Did you ever see that
straight-
show?
No. What is that one?
That's on
that before
HBO.
my time?
No, it's new.
Okay.
It's they had 2 or 3 seasons right now
The
on
Righteous
HBO.
Gemstones.
The Righteous Gemstones. It's Danny McBride. He is a they're like a church in Texas or something like that.
Okay.
And so it's like a big church. So they're like
a mega church?
yeah, mega church. So they're super wealthy and all this other stuff. So
Okay. Well, maybe he can send us some dough and
yeah,
send
maybe
us down
send
to
us some dough so that
to
we can go down
Florida.
to there. Yep. So that's pretty much all I have for news. So let's close this out, go to a commercial break, and then we'll break down Obi-Wan real fast.
Star Wars news.
Man, I'm just so excited to use that product.
It's a good product.
And if
really
there was
like it.
if there was no commercial there, I won't use that product.
No.
But if there was a commercial there,
I loved it.
It's my favorite product to use,
yes.
day or night.
Day or night.
Sometimes I use it while I sleep too. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. No,
It helps
makes perfect sense to me. I totally understand, and I will also. I bought 2 of them.
2?
Yeah.
I mean, see, I would think before I had one, I would have probably thought that would have been overkill. But I don't think so. I think
Yeah. Now that you have
it's a
one, you
solid-
definitely need a second one.
maybe 3.
Maybe even 3.
I wonder how long we can keep this bit going.
A couple more episodes.
At least one.
At least one more. Yeah.
Always, at least one more.
All right.
So this is the main event.
This
right?
is the main
Ding,
event.
ding,
This is
ding.
going to be we've been trying to do this for weeks now. Is have a short episode of our podcast
I think this
straight
is
into the
finally gonna
point.
be
This
it.
is finally going to be it.
We're only 16 minutes in, and we've
Yeah.
finally gotten to the point.
I know. Normally it takes us at least
35,
30,
I think.
35.
I think usually 35 is the sweet spot where we've gotten through the news and the banter and the BanthaMilk and shenanigans.
and shenanigans.
And the shenanigans,
And the
that
shenanigans,
follows,
yeah.
right? But we're very businesslike today. We're
We are.
businessmen with business
We're focused,
plans.
yes.
So let's talk Kenobi.
Let's talk
Oh
Kenobi.
my gosh.
So,
there was the whole thing was there was I think a Disney shareholders meeting today.
Yes.
And so that was the big news is that they think that the rumor is that because of this it's going to drop today.
Okay.
And then so I saw Rob at work earlier in the day and I had mentioned that, and so we've been kind of keeping our eyes out. And then they released a bunch of images from the Entertainment Weekly
magazine, the
magazine,
article.
right.
So which also is the last in-print edition of Entertainment Weekly.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's going to
I need to get it.
Yeah, so you definitely need to get it then.
I definitely want to get that. But so I saw those images, and they all look great. And I went, oh, well, maybe that's what they're going to drop today, and the rest will come later.
Yeah.
But I guess your son was on it, man, because I popped into
Yeah.
his room, and he was just like, dude,
He
it's
goes,
up.
yeah, he texted me that it's up. So since Disney had their shareholders meeting, their daily gain today, they went up 1.44%, which is a big deal considering the stocks have been going down for the past week, 2 weeks,
Yeah,
14
do you think that maybe
days.
they can take over oil production in the country?
I hope
Oof,
so.
man,
Yeah.
I could use a
And-
little help there.
Yes.
But yes.
yeah, so Trey was all over it. He texted me saying it's up. I told Nick. Nick went out and watched it.
Hey, I walked out of the room. He's like, I walk in. I had stuff to do. I'm turning on computers. Did you see it? Trey said it's up. I'm like, I don't think I said it.
You didn't even
Just
say
turned
anything.
around and
Yeah,
walked
you
out
just
of
like
the room.
you're like, really? I go, yeah. I said he saw it on Instagram, and you were like, you just did a 180 and just walked right out of the room.
And like 3 minutes later, I walk back and I'm like,
You were like,
Yup.
yeah. You're like, it's good.
and meanwhile, you've got it on your phone, right?
I got
there.
it.
You're like,
Yeah, I'm like watching it, trying to watch it without the music, without any sound,
sure.
because I'm
'Cause
still.
you gotta drink in just the
Yes.
visuals. Sure.
So then I watched it again later on my phone, and then bigger now. So, do you have it up on the?
So yeah, we're gonna go bit by bit here. Hopefully,
Yes.
hopefully this will work. Let's see what we got going. All right,
Let's
so
see.
it is on the left of our screen. I'm gonna blow it up the weest bits. I know this probably looks weird on the stream, but I don't care. I'm just gonna make this nice and big
Sure.
for y'all to see. All right,
All right.
there we go.
Here we go. All right. So obviously we're on Endor,
Yes, this is the forest moon of Endor.
forest moon of Endor.
Okay, pause.
Pause.
Okay, so
Camel.
Yeah, space camel with
Space
a long
camel.
face.
Yep. Otherwise known as an
Right.
EOP.
Yeah, Eop. Okay.
Eop,
Well,
yep.
those are in
Star Wars
Galaxies,
Yep.
right? I feel like I
Yep.
remember seeing those. So, I mean, I guess it's pretty fair to say we're on Tatooine here. I know that
Yep.
we're all pretty sick of being on Tatooine. Thankfully, by the looks of things, that's going to be something we're not going to be stuck on the whole miniseries.
Right,
So.
because it looks like their Jon Favreau's lease of sand has run
it.
out, and
He's
they need to
he's
return
out.
it. So he's
He's
like,
out.
okay, you need to change to something else.
Yep.
So we're in one of the cities. Could be, the
My guess is Nar Shaddaa, right? Because that's not Nar Shaddaa. I was thinking of Mos Eisley.
Mos Eisley,
right? Because
yes.
that's the one that was I assume closest to the Lars.
That's
the
where
Owen-
Lars
yeah.
Homestead, when he left, they went to Mos Eisley first.
Right.
So why would you ride in a speeder to a city further away than Mos Eisley? But who knows?
Yeah.
So this could be that. All right, so we have somebody pulling an Eop.
My guess is that is Owen, or it could be Obi-Wan.
It could be.
Yeah, I think that might be Obi.
I think it is Obi. And then a bunch of...
Oh, we got Obi-Wan. The fight is done.
The fight is done.
He was doing some sort of manual labor, right?
Yes.
So we see him just kind of like living a simple life, right? A farmer, man of your talents, right? And then he's riding his Eop, E-I-E-I-O, all the way home.
E-I-E-I-O, riding his Eop all the way home.
We
We
lost.
lost.
So
They
now-
lost the war.
I know. Okay, pause again.
Yep.
I know it's going to take us forever to get through this way, but that's why you're here for the
Yep.
banter. His voice through this is kind of ethereal sounding.
Yes.
There's like an echo to it.
Very
so I'm
echoey.
wondering if this is a conversation he's having with Force Ghost Qui-Gon or something, maybe.
Oh,
or
yeah.
like,
that sounds like a good idea. He could be doing that.
knows?
Yeah.
Could be. And now here he's, by the looks of it, just sitting outside a cave, being sad.
Being sad.
My guess is this is fairly close to, when he first got there after Order 66. Yeah, I wonder if has there been any mention of exactly the gap between Order 66 and this?
Well, there is a scene later on where you see a young boy sitting on top of a house.
Yeah,
which,
he was like at least 5 or 6,
yeah.
right?
So he was 19. Luke was 18 or 19 when
he
Episode 4
Oh,
started.
that's you know what? I think so I think I remember this was supposed to be like 7 years before the events in the Clone Wars, or not the Clone Wars, Rebels when.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Is it Rebels? Yeah, Rebels.
Rebels takes place during this time
Yeah.
because this is
when
Rebels is
Obi-Wan
like
and
they're like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? They didn't know who Darth Vader was yet.
Right.
So so Rebels was
So yeah, this is supposed to take like 7 years before then.
okay.
Right, so that was around 2 before the Battle of Yavin, right?
Okay,
and
right.
So this is like 9, and I think so. It was like maybe 10 years. Yeah, I think I remember 10 years being a number that.
Okay.
So I guess like 10 years has passed.
Okay.
All right, cool.
There we go.
And I mean, you got to figure there are Inquisitors and stuff, right?
Yes.
So it can't be right after.
It can't be right after, right?
Sure.
He's sitting and thinking.
He's
Somebody's watching.
Well,
there he
I'm
is.
Guessing it's Obi-Wan.
That could be,
watching, right?
and that could even be.
anything.
It could be him sitting up on the hill, just watching from a distance. But we know how they edit everything to make you lean one way, and then you find out that
It was
that
actually
wasn't
something
even
else.
it. Yeah. So then here's somebody watching, probably Obi-Wan with binoculars, and
I have to guess that it's Obi-Wan because.
well, he was tasked with keeping an eye on Luke,
And
so-
also, supposedly, Vader didn't even know that he had kids. So
right.
who else
So
would?
wouldn't be any bad guys trying to hunt him down.
Right. Yeah. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm sure the Inquisitors that we see later on are there hunting down Obi-Wan, because they do say a line about the thing about Jedi is
are,
they can't help themselves.
it's like an itch.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Somebody's watching
Luke.
what
Look at our little
assumes to
boy
be
Luke.
baby Luke.
There he is. So this is the guy who's going to like reshape the galaxy.
Yep.
And he's just playing.
pretending he's on a starfighter on top of his house.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Stay hidden.
Look at him. Look
Stay
at
hidden.
Obi-Wan.
I know, he looks good.
He does. It's good. And this music. As soon as I heard this, I was like, yes.
Because it's once again
Duel of the Fates. There's
Yep.
Grand Inquisitor.
Now listen.
So this is the Inquisitor's palace, right? So I
Right.
forget where that's supposed to be. I know
It's
that's
not
a
on
thing.
Tatooine because
No,
there's water.
There's water, right?
But listen very carefully to the voice. It
Okay.
sounds to me like Palpatine.
To hunting Jedi.
is patience.
I could see it.
The way he says Jedi.
I can't imagine we won't see Palpatine in this.
Right.
It would seem ridiculous for us to get no Palpatine.
And what's Palpatine's real name? The guy.
Sheev?
No.
Oh,
well,
Ian McDiarmid?
yeah. He just recently tweeted, like, look, I love Star Wars. Anything you want me to do, I'll do it. So basically hinting at the fact that we're probably going to see him in this at some point in time.
That would be rad.
All right.
But wait, so rewind a little bit. Did we get that shot of the Inquisitor?
Well, we saw.
Oh, that's right. We saw the
We
palace.
saw
Here
this
it
guy.
is, right? So this is the Grand Inquisitor right here.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I don't know. Did we get a shot of the Grand Inquisitor? Because the Grand Inquisitor is supposed to be a former Jedi Temple guard.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if we're going to get any background info on that.
On how he turns or whatever. Yeah.
So that should be. He's pretty interesting looking. Like,
he is pretty interesting.
His
looking.
head almost reminds me of, I don't know, like it's a little bulbous up top, like Pinhead almost. Like
with it doesn't look like tattoos. It almost looks like they're like the things are carved into his head, like it's indentations in his head. So very cool.
Oh, and there's
Streaming exclusively on Disney Plus.
Jedi cannot help what they are.
He's just
Jedi. He was just in
floating through the desert.
Yep, hanging out with other workers. It looked like.
We got a little.
There were some
Now
Inquisitors.
this shot right here, I was surprised at. Like that's pretty hardcore for Disney Plus.
Yes, it looks, and judging by everybody's faces.
Yeah, most people are probably not watching us right now.
We're looking at the feet. There's feet hanging from the top, and then it's in the middle of a city, a city on Tatooine, and a whole bunch of morbid, sad. I don't want to say confused.
Onlookers.
Onlookers. People or passerby are all staring at these feet hanging down.
Clearly a public execution of some sort.
Yeah, I was going to say, somebody's not just hanging out on top of a bridge. No. Something bad happened to this person.
Yeah.
And who is it?
Who is it?
And then there's an Inquisitor.
Another Inquisitor. Now, she looks rad.
She does look rad,
There's another scene later where you see her kind of whipping her lightsaber around. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh,
yes. And that's Uncle Owen right there.
Yeah,
so Owen is not happy with her.
Nope.
And she does not look happy with Owen. He must have said something like, put him down. And she said, no.
Yeah,
do you know who I am? And he said, do you know who my nephew is?
Yeah.
And then she said, no, who? He said, oh, little kid over there.
Don't worry about him. Just don't look at him.
I didn't mean that. I meant like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, you look great.
You look great.
Can I help you?
You want me to move aside for you? Sure.
You got this.
You got it.
Beat him up. You got it. Anyway.
That's the whole conversation. VT7, and I'm pretty sure that's probably backwards. So,
TV7?
Yeah, it's the TV channel.
It's the TV channel
on whatever planet she's on.
Now, I think one of the things mentioned the planet that this was on, because once again, because you heard I mentioned Nar Shaddaa earlier by accident, because that's on my brain. Because I thought, well, once again, are we gonna get Nar Shaddaa finally?
Right.
I don't think we are.
No.
But whatever.
So
she's scoping some stuff out
some
on top
dark,
of
spooky planet city.
So I'm wondering, she's either looking for intel about Jedi, so maybe she's
spying on somebody, thinking that she sees a Jedi, or
maybe we'll see other Jedi, right?
That would be
Jedi
cool.
on the run.
Seeing more. Well, they did say we are going to see lots. Oh no, that was in the Mandalorian. Lots of new bad guys.
Yeah. So here's the thing: the pattern we've seen so far. Now we know that this is only one season, right, or 6 episodes,
right?
But the pattern we've seen is that all the content we see in the teaser trailers has been like from the first episode.
Okay. Yes, that's the way it's been.
So my wondering is maybe this is like in the very beginning, and she's like hunting down other Jedi that are on the run, and maybe this is her like seeing like another Jedi just kind of we're about to see her take him out.
Yep.
Or her out.
That'd be cool.
So that's my theory for right now, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I think I'm guessing we're gonna get past episode 1 and realize, we were right. A lot of this stuff.
A lot of the stuff was just from episode 1. Yeah.
Overlooking the city.
Jedi code is like an itch.
And then, the Jedi code is like an itch. This is where he's talking about how they have to come out and they can't just
gotta
be
the
whatever.
Good guy, yeah.
So we have another
Imperial
officer, an Imperial ship landing in Tatooine, and now an officer on a mission, female officer on a mission.
Yeah, she didn't just kind of casually walk out there. She's like, I got stuff to do.
I got to find you, move, get me this bad guy that I want.
We got some festive hats.
A stormtrooper, and it looks like another Inquisitor. But
Yeah.
she has, I wonder what species she is, because she has little tentacles.
Oh, you know what? Don't quote. No, I'm sure this is wrong, but like, is there something on her? Like, you have the big video on your screen.
On the back
Is
of
there
her
anything
head.
on her face here?
Oh, it goes too fast. We don't see her full face.
Because it almost like.
Nope, she's looking aside the whole time. It looks like she might have a little chin something too.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because there are a race in the in the expanded universe called the Sith.
Okay.
And Sith, like the true Sith, like the Sith get their name from this race.
From this race of Siths.
And they're red usually, and they've got like some kind of smaller like protrude, not like the giant Leku. Like,
yeah.
And they've also sometimes got like chin protuberances as well, like that. So,
I don't know.
Never know.
We'll never know.
He cannot help it.
Well, we might know.
Yeah, we'll find
in a
out
couple
eventually.
weeks.
Yeah.
Now we get this really rad shot of Obi-Wan. See, now this is what gives me pause, because clearly he looks like he's on that same.
Right. In the same courtyard, whatever, walking. He's following the it looks like he's following the Inquisitor.
Or else they're on the same planet at the very least. So
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe she's tracking him.
So, but you know what's going to happen. We're going to see it. It's going to be two completely separate scenes, but they piece it together to make you think. And look, there's the biker gang girls. She
Don't even joke like that.
Got
Vietnam flashbacks there.
What Vespa, the Vespa gang.
Yeah, what was her name? I don't even
know.
Terrible.
Forgetful.
The girl with the arm.
The girl.
And then we have this. What is this?
This is a cool droid. Yeah.
He cannot help it.
There he is.
There he is. So when I didn't see this followed up by the very next scene.
Right.
Goes to a shot of like the gun down by his side, and all you see is his backside. And I was thinking, oh, it's one of the clones from the Clone Wars.
Right.
But it doesn't look like that at all now that I see his face. It looks like he's some sort of a robot, mega battle droid of some sort.
Sure.
So,
or maybe, just maybe, Obi-Wan's inside there and hiding.
Could be.
He's just kind of like,
you know who it is?
Act natural.
Grogu.
Grogu's
inside of there.
That's
you
how
heard
they're
it
gonna
here
rope
first.
everyone in.
Yeah, you heard.
Little Grogu.
It's like who was the brain bad guy in, I want to say, a Marvel? Maybe it's in
MODOK?
DC. Yeah, where it's like a big
giant head and little
big
body.
giant head and a little body.
MODOK.
Yeah. So it's Grogu's in here with the little handles moving everything around.
I like it.
I like it. That's
You heard it here. And it sounds crazy, but like Grogu is probably like 30 years old or 25 years old, so
So he could be controlling a robot at this point in time. You never know. I think we should start flooding the internet with that knowledge that Grogu is in Obi-Wan.
Confirmed.
Pew,
pew, pew, pew. Oh, where's the?
I have
Oh well, next time.
Next time.
There's the gun. Now she's doing some parkour.
There it is. There's this cool spinning lightsaber after parkour.
This is the like telltale Inquisitor lightsaber that we see
Yes.
all over Rebels.
Yeah.
We've seen in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So I do love when they lean into some of this stuff.
Yes.
It's funny because like the prequels came out and it was like hey, here's like, remember all this stuff from the original movies you loved? Here's how it all began, and we were all like, ooh, that's that guy, and that's awesome. And then like all of the kids who were kids when the prequels came out, and they grew up with that, it's like all of them are going, hey, remember those things from the prequels that you really loved? Well, now we're gonna do this, and this is that's so it's like they're like doing the same thing that was done to like me,
right?
But now
we're doing it to the generation
like
that saw episodes 1 through 3.
The prequels are like the OG for them. Like that's their big one.
That's
just really cool. Rant over. Inquisitor. Spinny lightsaber.
Spinny lightsaber. Fun.
Where is
spinny
he says.
lightsaber. Where is he?
Between darkness.
And then there's another Inquisitor.
Yeah,
this one,
guy.
I feel like I saw this guy on Rebels.
I think that might be that one.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the big guy.
The big guy. I feel like he was bigger in Rebels, but you can only do so much with live action versus cartoons. But his head definitely looks like, and his hat there definitely looks like the guy that was the Inquisitor in Rebels.
Yeah, I feel like, You're right. Maybe it's because of where he's standing. We can't really see him next to anybody, so maybe we see him next to someone who's actually this
Maybe
giant
he's actually
dude,
giant,
so.
yeah. And then there's a whole bunch of neon lights and signs all behind it. And
Yeah, this is that
Yeah.
place I was really hoping was
Yep,
Moshe
and this one in the back right over his shoulder, it literally says BanthaMilk right there. They're plugging our podcast.
That's right. You can even see the logo back there.
Yep, you
and
can.
Rob's beard.
Yep.
So we found it.
It says Rob's beard over here, and it says BanthaMilk.
2021 to 2022.
That's right.
Nothing's moving.
People
there we
shipping
go.
off.
Oh, we didn't get that on the stream. We got to go back because
Okay,
this is
we'll
the best
go back.
scene.
Yes.
And defeat.
Between darkness, ships flying away.
There it is.
There it is.
Slice.
So that looked like Uncle Owen.
Yeah, it did.
And she pulls out her saber and almost stabs the other guy that's just sitting there
Yeah, look at
having
this
a
guy.
cocktail.
He's like, it's like inches from his face.
Inches from his face. It's got to be hot. She's got to be, whoa, hey, I didn't do anything.
See, now, do lightsabers emit heat?
I don't think so. I mean, they're high. They can melt metal.
Right, but do you think that they emit heat, like, when they're just out? Or, like, are they only, like, creating heat when they make contact with something?
Oh, that's a good
Because
question.
I never really thought about, like, if I had the lightsaber out, like, could I just do this if I'm really cold?
Right, yeah.
Couldn't Luke have done that? Like,
Yeah,
huddle
he
around
could
his lightsaber?
Yeah, he should have done that. So it must not generate enough heat. I don't know. We'll have to call
talk
Uncle
Doug.
George.
Or Uncle George.
Yeah.
Uncle Georgie.
Uncle George. George Lucas, Uncle George, answer this question.
I'm really I mean, this just, I mean, I know it's just one little scene of this girl going like, woo, with her lightsaber, but just the action that I see here just gets me hyped for whatever lightsaber work we're going to see. It looks like she's taking it seriously.
Yes, and it's kind of, her quick movement kind of like snips.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we'll see any snips.
Ooh, yeah, she's around.
She's
around.
around. Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Defeat.
And defeat.
Oh, see, isn't that the Jedi? Is that the Jedi symbol?
I think it is the Jedi symbol.
It's kind of hard to tell around his
because
hand.
she covers it up, but it does look like the Jedi symbol carved into some wood here.
Yeah.
So she's tracking a Jedi. And somebody with a gun.
Yeah, now that was whatever blaster that like Obi-Wan or Han
Solo has kind of, yeah.
So I'm wondering, because this is happening.
I mean, Han is alive and around.
But is this before or after Solo? This is after Solo, right?
Probably.
No. Maybe. Because wouldn't it be great if they tied that into it? Like, because we've all been clamoring for Maul.
Right.
Right? So maybe somehow they're going to tie the Solo thing in here. Maybe we'll get like a Kira.
Yes.
And Han
and
and
a young
Lando
Han and Maul with what was he in charge of? The
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn.
Because like that, I mean, it seems so silly to show us that gun.
Right.
And
that looks very
like,
similar to Han's gun.
Like that. I mean, unless they're really fishing to drop a red herring in here, but
right.
Anyway.
I don't know. And then we'll find out that it's completely the different gun.
Yep.
And then somebody shooting at Uncle Owen, or maybe that's...
Is that Uncle Owen?
I think that might
be
actually be Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think he's using a... I saw that. I think I went, oh, he's still not trying to blow his cover. How uncivilized.
How uncivilized. And the person way out here, I don't know. It's interesting.
Is it a stormtrooper?
No, it looks... I don't know. It's hard to tell who it is, and of course the clip is so short. I don't know why they do this. They should just let us know everything.
Yeah, it seems silly.
It seems silly. Just, like...
It's in the trailer. You might as well just release all the episodes.
Just release all the episodes now. I mean, come on. So somebody's shooting at Obi-Wan. He's
ducking.
He's ducking.
Looks like,
And then
we
a
got
bunch of birds flying away. Hope survives.
And there's our man.
And now he's looking down
Look at that shot. Look at that.
At baby Luke. He's changing his diaper.
That wizened beard.
Yeah. And he looks like almost looks like I was going to say Willie Nelson, not Willie Nelson. Kenny Rogers. He's got like a good Kenny Rogers 80s beard going on there. That's nice. And then I think
that's all. And then we get this.
Yes. With sand.
Yeah, that is sand. Isn't that kind of messed up? Poor Annie.
I love that also.
Yeah, that is rad.
So the very end, the Disney Plus logo, the blue swoosh that goes to the plus is a lightsaber cutting through the screen.
Carved through the
screen. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, man. So
many things, so many feels, so many things.
What's funny, too, is I just unhighlighted that and I highlighted you, so now the whole screen is just giant
just me.
your face.
Whoa! no.
So here we go, back to normal, Rob.
Back to normal.
So that was the entirety of our teaser. It took us about 20 minutes or so to get through a minute and
48
seconds, which is not our worst work.
No.
But I am super stoked. I think that we're going to get some pretty cool stuff. I'm really sad it's only 6 episodes. I really hope that they're not pulling a 28-minute episode dealie.
You know, it's going to be somewhere between 28 and 35-minute episodes. So with the 6 episodes, we're basically talking a 3-hour movie. So we could go watch The Batman or spend the next 6 weeks after May 25th watching 30-minute episodes once a week.
Or what we could do is start a new podcast, right? Hear me out.
Okay.
And then we could go see The Batman in half-hour installments.
Oh, there we go.
And then do podcast episodes on each half-hour episode.
Half hour of The Batman. There you go. That seems like a lot of fun and total use of money.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I mean,
going to see the movie
let's think
6
about
times.
It. 6 times. You got to figure how much you spend on popcorn and
right,
stuff. So
yeah.
we're talking...
And we also now have to plan the second time we go to go 30 minutes into it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about the logistics there.
The logistics
we might just want to go to Tony and Tina's wedding.
I think so. It's probably going to, in the long run, it'll be cheaper to do Tony and Tina's wedding in space.
Oh, man. So thank you for joining us for this trailer breakdown. We were just as excited as you.
Yes, we were.
Probably more.
Probably, yes.
But I'd imagine we're going to get some more peeks into the world of Obi-Wan Kenobi coming in the next couple weeks. So
they did it during like big sporting events before, so maybe March Madness.
Yeah, look at that.
Beginning of March Madness. Maybe
because we were all kind of expecting something during the Super Bowl, and it never came.
And
that would be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
So check that out. We'll definitely be here. I'll be on Geekery Update next week, and then we'll be back for another episode.
Yeah, and check out our other podcasts on the Ears Up Network.
Yes,
Ears Up,
please.
Ears Up in Depth, Supreme Resort, and Scraping the Vault. Scraping the Vault just did an episode on Encanto.
We don't talk about
Bruno. So it was very interesting. Dan did a very good breakdown of all the different styles of music that was in it.
Okay.
So it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, go check them out.
Yeah, go check them out.
Good time.
So check all them out.
On what might be one of the shorter episodes of our podcast, right? I think we've gone through all there is to go through.
I think
Please go watch that trailer 18 more times. Also, make sure you share this with everyone you know and love, even the people you don't love.
And if you have any comments, you saw something that we missed, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments below.
Comment, subscribe,
pew, all down there. That's right.
That was
all
miserable.
that good stuff.
I feel bad about that. Anyway, from all of us here at BanthaMilk Podcast Headquarters, we have